Hello, welcome to Network. I will be unboxing the Ubiquiti wireless access point. It's a UAP long range, 2.4 gigahertz, and I got it from Amazon. So let's begin the unboxing here. I got this because the two wires Wi-Fi adapter inside of it is drawing way too much power from the power adapters. So I've gone through about 3 power adapters with the 2 wire, so I just decided, hey, why not just, disable the Wi-Fi adapter in the 2 wire to save power, to save some ampage, and get a new wireless access point for the Wi-Fi. Plus, the 2 wires Wi-Fi is a bit outdated. It's 802.11G and B, and 54 megabits a second. It's just not enough, and plus, it's just not as long range as this is going to be. So as you see, I got Amazon Prime tape on it that I'm removing. And if you can see here, inside I just have some air bubbles, just like that, and you can see the UniFi Enterprise Wi-Fi system just sitting on in there. So here's this. So we just, give these a nice little pop. There we go. There's that fun. Okay, so now here is the UniFi Enterprise Wi-Fi system. See down here, it has Ubiquiti. Okay? So let's go ahead and get rid of this box and let's take a nice look at it. Okay? So as you can see, it says UniFi Enterprise Wi-Fi System there at the top. There's a nice picture of it. It's not that big. I'd probably say it is, let's see here, about 10 inches. So 10 by, it's about a 10 by 10 box, okay? So not that big. See down here, we got UniFi AP long range there. And over here, we got Ubiquiti networks, okay? Now what we have on the side here is just UniFi Enterprise Wi-Fi System. On the top it just says ubnt.com. Side, Ubiquiti again. On the bottom we just have some barcode information. It just says this is a new one. And it shows the test date right here. This was tested March 30th of 2015 and it did pass. Okay, so they test these devices at the Ubiquiti lab to make sure they're good. And on the top there we just have the website address, and on the back you got a lot of stuff on the back here. You have UniFi Enterprise Wi-Fi System, includes a revolutionary UniFi controller, which I do have that installed on my computer over there, and we got Wi-Fi certified, as you can see. And it just shows how to use the UniFi controller. It just shows that you can, that's how you set them up. Features UniFi long range AP unit capable of 300 megabits a second, and a link up to 200 meters, which is 600 foot. And it just shows, has this little, I don't know what you would call that. This is a genuine Ubiquiti product right there. Just says they're from San Jose, California. Now this shows what's in the box: a UniFi long-range AP unit mounting kit, 24-volt power over Ethernet adapter and cord, and quick start guide. Okay, so this on the back just talks about mainly how to use the UniFi controller, and it just shows the features right there, which if you want to, you can pause and go ahead and read that. Okay, so without further ado, we have a little tab there. Okay, let's take this out of the box now. Just got a little tab on the bottom here. It just slides open like that, and voila, there we go. If you look, we have the Ubiquiti in there. Okay, and honestly, this not that big. I usually thought they'd be a little bit bigger, but So here's the Ubiquiti. On the back, we just have, looks like the mounting bracket is inside of it like that, so let's take that off. So here's the mounting bracket, which we're going to be mounting this to the wall out in the living room. On the back here, it just says UniFi AP-LR Ubiquiti, 24 volts at 0.5 amps, power over Ethernet. That's what it says is the ampage, so pretty neat. Has a serial number, and if you can see, has an Ethernet port down in there. Okay. It looks like it also has a little reset button next to it. Okay. So that's what that looks like. And to open this up, if you wanted to open it up, looks like it uses some kind of hex looking screw. Okay. So that's what the Ubiquiti looks like. And honestly, doesn't look that bad. Okay. Try to keep it down because I remember last time I made a video I was out of camera view. If you look, that's the Ubiquiti. And here's the wall mount. Just use 3 screws. Mounts to the wall. We have our quick start guide. Okay. And this just has, how to mount it. Shows introduction, UniFi AP mounting bracket, ceiling bracket, power Ethernet, power cord, quick start guide. It shows you how to do all that. And it'll show you that if it's flashing amber, it's initializing. Steady amber, factory default, waiting to be integrated. This book has basically everything in it. Shows you how to install it. It says use a Cat 5 or 6 cable. I wonder if I can use a Cat 5e. Phillips screwdriver, drill and drill bit, blah blah blah, wall mount. Self-explanatory stuff right there. I'll keep that over here. So here is the ceiling mount it comes with, which I don't particularly need in this case. Here are the screws that it comes with, and you see it has those wall washers. And so, pretty good. We have ourselves a power cord. Take this plastic coating off. We have ourselves a power cord, and you can see there's the end for that. And yes, they did give us our power over Ethernet adapter. It's down in here. It's kind of hard to get, but I'll get it. There we go. So here is our power over Ethernet adapter, and it's actually not that big. That's pretty decent. On the back, let's see. It says, so that's what the back looks like. That's a switching mode power supply. And it takes 100 to 240 volts in at 50 to 60 hertz, max of 0.3 amps, and it outputs to 24 volts, 0.5 amps DC. Okay, so there's that. You see you got the power over Ethernet, and then you got the LAN. Okay. Now, surprisingly, it does not include an Ethernet cable. And here's what the inside of the box looks like, just that. So you just have this plastic container looking thing. Okay. Try to focus that. Okay. So that's it for the box. I'm going to put some of this stuff back in here because I do not need it. Okay. Put that in there. So I'm going to go set it up, and we'll take a look at it later. Okay, so I now have the Ubiquiti set up. It's mounted to the wall, as you can see. And it's just lighting up a nice green. I already have it set up. I have the UniFi controller and everything set perfectly. As you can see, I have a Cat 5e cable going down. And it runs downstairs, and it's a 100-foot Cat 5e cable. Runs all the way downstairs into my room. Runs up to this power over Ethernet injector right there. And then over here into a switch. Okay, there's my Raspberry Pi sitting right there, as you can see. Okay, so my initial review of it so far is it is really nice. I see 3 bars out of 3 bars Wi-Fi literally everywhere in this house, even downstairs. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take it for a nice little walk outside. and see how she does. Okay? So, I'm outside, and of course this is out of focus. It'll get back in focus. So let's see how the iPod does. Bar-wise, let me log into it. Right now on my iPod, I am seeing full bars. If you want to call them bars or whatever. Okay, so on my iPod, I'm gonna hold it like this. I'm outside on the porch and I have 3 out of 3 bars because Ubiquiti is right in there. Okay, so let's walk around the yard. Let's see how far we can go. So I'm walking out here, out towards the truck, okay? And let's see how many bars I have. 3 out of 3 bars, and you can see the house is clear up there. Okay, let's keep walking around the yard. Okay? You can see I'm walking around the yard. Okay. And as you see, I'm still getting emails and stuff popping up on here, and this is an iPod, so it's not like it has service or anything. So, I'm a good distance right now from the house. What am I getting? 3 out of 3 bars, okay, and there's the house, okay, cool. So let's keep walking around the yard. Here's our yard, gotta love it, right? Okay, so I'm all the way out in the yard just chilling out. And am I still on Wi-Fi? You better believe it. How many bars? 2 actually right now. Focus. So I'm quite a distance from the house, okay? But you see, it's in between 2 and 3 bars, so it's still a pretty good signal. Okay, there's the house all the way over there. Okay, cool. Still on Wi-Fi. So just walking around. Actually, I'm on 3 bars right now. 2 bars. Okay. I'll keep you in the loop. And if the Wi-Fi antennas on Apple devices, the gain on them is so awful, so if I was on like an Android device, maybe a Samsung or an LG device, their antennas usually have a much better gain, so they can actually pick up a better signal. So getting this on an Apple device is quite impressive. I am rocking 2 bars, and I'm out by some tree here in the yard. There's the house over there, and sorry I'm shaking a little bit. Okay, keep walking around. So really, I can be out in the yard. I have 3 bars right now on Wi-Fi. See? I had 3 bars. On 2 bars now. Apple likes to fluctuate on me a little bit. But I can walk around in the yard and pick up a pretty good signal. I haven't been at 1 bar yet, so I could, you know, I could still browse the web and everything on this iPod out in this yard, okay? Remember, the Ubiquiti is all the way in the living room, in the front room, so I have to go all the way through that house. And I'm picking up 3 bars. I was picking up 3 bars, now I'm picking up 2. So it's in between 2 and 3, which is pretty good. That's pretty nice, okay? So let's keep walking around, see if we can lose a signal here. Think we're gonna lose a signal on the Ubiquiti? Probably not. So we have a field, okay? Man, this iPhone's horrible at focusing in. There we go. I have to keep tapping on the screen just to get it to focus. Apple devices. You gotta love Apple devices, right? So I'm walking out in the field. Still have Wi-Fi. So right now, all the way out in the backyard, focus. 2 bars of Wi-Fi. Out in the middle of a field. Okay? Literally. This is impressive. Ubiquiti. Phew. Now that thing's broadcasting at 27 dBm, which I believe equates to 1 watt output, and that's the max Wi-Fi output that you can use on 2.4 gigahertz is 27 dBm. That's the max via FCC law in the United States. I know in other countries you can go much higher, but we are literally maxing the maximum transmit power wattage in the US. And I'm rocking a 2-bar out in the middle of this field. Actually 3 bars now. Literally, I am rocking 3 bars. Focus, you dumb phone. Can you see it? I was rocking 3 bars here. Look at that, 3 bars out in the middle of this field. I'm rocking 3 bars. Okay, that's 3 out of the 3. And if I was on an Android device, it'd be much higher because Android devices have a better gain. Dang! Am I impressed? Yes, I'm. This is a lot better than the little Cisco wireless access point in the basement and the 2-wire. The 2-wire outputs at 400 milliwatt, but the thing is that draws way too much power from the power adapter, so you actually have to run at about 100 milliwatt. So if you run at 400 milliwatt, expect your power adapter to die pretty soon. I don't know why 2-wire doesn't implement good power adapters, but I'm quite happy with this Ubiquiti, and I'm walking out in this yard and I have not lost Wi-Fi signal yet. I still have Wi-Fi. I've never lost it, and it's never gone below 2 bars. Right now I have 3 bars and I'm out in the middle of this yard. Okay, focus, iPhone. 3 bars out in the middle of the yard. Just, I'm pretty far. I'm pretty far from the house, and to think, I'm rocking 3 bars right now on Wi-Fi. Don't believe me? If this thing will focus, you can see 3 bars. Out in the middle of nowhere, okay? And I'm sorry about my iPhone. It's really awful at focusing every now and then. It likes to get out of focus. I don't know why. Hopefully I'll get my Samsung Galaxy S6 soon, and I'll be rocking some 4K video, and I can manual focus, and it'll never, you know, it won't keep doing this focus crap with this one. So I'm walking around the yard, and I'm rocking Wi-Fi everywhere. This is nice. This is really nice. Okay, right now I'm on 2 bars. 2 bars of Wi-Fi, which that's pretty deep. You can still load stuff with that. You can still do some stuff with that. So I'm rocking 3 bars now. I guess it just depends on where the antennas are angled on the Ubiquiti inside of that thing. So I'm out by the road, 3 bars Wi-Fi, and I have to say, I'm quite impressed, okay? I'm quite impressed with this device. I recommend you buy it now. So, let's see what I can get here for, let's do a speed test. Now, I have to admit, this iPod's really old. Got stuff driving by. This iPod is really old, so it probably doesn't have the best throughput, but we can give it a try, okay? Rocking. Let's focus here. Focus. Rocking 3 bars. See that? It's asking me to update it. I don't want to update it. So now we're doing a speed test out in the middle of the yard on Wi-Fi. And I have low battery, so that'll probably affect performance too. But let's see what happens here. Look at that. Look at that. I'm all the way out in the middle of the yard. And I just pulled roughly 9 meg, which we have 10 meg internet. And we get about 0.75 up. If you were on Ethernet, you'd get 10 down, 0.75 up. Look at that. 3 bars out in the middle of the road. I don't know what else to say other than this Ubiquiti is really impressive. This is my initial review. I've just had it today, so you know, I haven't had it a month or so, but I gotta say, so far, it is a big improvement. Like, I'm walking around this yard, I have 3 bars. So let's see how far we can get this thing to go, okay? Let's see how far I can go until I get about 1 bar. So right now I'm on 2 bars. I'm on 3 bars right now. It likes to fluctuate a little bit with 2 and 3. I guess it depends on what angle you're at with the Ubiquiti. So I'm going to keep walking. I have 3 bars. I'm all the way on our other property. This is our other property right here. And I'm rocking 3 bars. And this is an Apple device. And Apple, they have crappy antennas. Let me just point that out again. Okay. So I keep walking. I have 2 bars. I'm all the way over here on our other property, and I have 2 bars of Wi-Fi. Look at that. Our house is clear over there. Okay? And I have 2 bars of Wi-Fi. Let me try to focus that. Come on, focus. See? House is clear over there. Okay? Okay, so we're over at the bus stop. We're going to do a speed test here. We're going to see what we can get here. Look at that. There's our crappy upload speed. So, that's what you get for being all the way over here. I'd probably say this is a good 600 plus foot. And this Ubiquiti says it can go up to 600 foot. And so far, I think we're more than 600 feet away from it. So anyway, that's my initial review, guys. Thanks for watching.